Hello everybody and welcome back for another Plan With Me video. This week we're planning for the week that included Halloween, so October 25th through the 31st. Sorry. I used this kit from Cinderella paper. What was the name? Spooky Night, I think was the name. I love the art in this, and I also brought in some underlays for the first time. I've never used anything like this before. But when I saw these black cat underlays from Planet Hannah, I wanted to go for it, and I thought Halloween would be a good time to experiment with that. Hopefully I speak loud enough for my camera audio or microphone to pick this up. I have been teaching this week, of course, and it's been really dry here, so like my voice is really dried out and tired. And wearing a mask while teaching doesn't help with that. I'm happy to wear the mask. I'm not complaining about that. But it does like dry out your nasal passages a lot more, especially when you have to talk a lot, which I do for my job. So yeah, still got the spooky nails on from Kiss Nails. They were a lot of fun for Halloween. As of the time I'm recording this voiceover, they are off. They either fell off or I took them off because I didn't feel like having my nails be that long again. So they were fun for Halloween for about a week. But we're gonna go back to normal length nails now. So I'm putting down the bottom washi from the kit here, and eventually you'll see me bring in these gold foil skulls that were a freebie from Scribble Prince Co. So I did use some elements of gold foil in this week, and I really like how that turned out. Very, very nice. I like that pattern at the very bottom, but then also like the plain washi was pretty plain, so I'm glad I brought in the skulls. Then I go in with the full boxes, of course. You probably know the drill. I really enjoyed these full boxes. I liked the group of girls in the top left-hand corner. I thought that was nice to not have just like one fashion girl, but like have like friends gathering at a party. We didn't have any sort of Halloween party this year. I think this time last year we were like romanticizing the idea of having one this year. But we also didn't know how things were still going to be this year. So we did a few Halloween things. But I think the big old costume party might happen next year. I don't know. I like to think that I'm going to host parties, especially now that it's just the two of us in this place. We don't have roommates or anything, which we used to host parties with our last set of roommates, and it was great. But then, you know, we moved into pandemic and haven't had a whole lot of people, at least not more than a couple people over at a time. But yeah, my boyfriend's favorite holiday is Halloween, and so he loves Halloween, obviously, and loves doing Halloween-related things. He likes making costumes, although he didn't quite finish his this year. There wasn't really any pressure to do so because we didn't have anything costume-related to go to. But I like Halloween too. I really like pumpkins. I'm not that into dressing up, but I really like the aesthetics of Halloween. More of the like fun kid-friendly version, not the scary version, whereas my boyfriend really likes scary horror movies. Like he watched the Chucky show, the most recent one on YouTube, and I was like, no thanks, I'm good. He likes all that type of stuff. I am an anxious being who does not. So then in the sidebar, I did end up putting in a dinner's sidebar tracker, just so I would have more space in the daily sections to write in things. I do like to keep track of what we eat for dinner. It's both useful and just fun. And then I put in a half box to put in a script later. If you notice, if you look real close on the left-hand bottom part of the sidebar, you'll see little white dots. I actually took a white gel pen and whited out each of the dots in the Michael's Recollection sidebar because I wanted to put one of the underlays there, and it is on clear paper. These are unfoiled, by the way, so this is what it looks like when you order unfoiled underlays. I wanted them to be black cats. So yeah, I took a white gel pen and just dotted those all out instead of like going over with whiteout. And that helped a little bit. And then I put that half box down. I always say full box and I mean half box. And then I put in a page flag from the kit, and then I'm going to pull in a script. Well, I'll do that later, I guess. Then I'm just going to go in with all my glitter headers. Sorry that you can see my head. You can see the headband that I was wearing. I think I filmed this part of the video November 1st because I was like, let's continue Halloween. Because after Halloween, I always want to continue celebrating Halloween, but everyone has moved on to Christmas, and I'm just not quite ready for Christmas yet. I've done my most of my Christmas shopping at this point, just because I know there's going to be delays, which is understandable, but I did that. And then, but I'm not ready to decorate for Christmas until after Thanksgiving. That's just me. You do you. But for me, I like Halloween so much, and I love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday. So I like to keep all the pumpkins out until late November at least. And then sometimes I incorporate the pumpkins into my Christmas decor too, because I just love pumpkins so much, and they are like a winter vegetable, right? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. So I put in some of the date covers, and the date dots are going to go on the top again like they did last week because I liked how that looked. And then I fiddled around with my underlays. So I ended up pulling up that one on Tuesday and left a huge rip in the paper. Yeah, see, there's me with my X-Acto knife. And I ripped the paper because the Michael's Recollection paper is suitable. I do like the paper, but it's not super thick, so it does rip pretty easily. Because I was trying to go with this like pattern with the underlays, and then it totally got messed up on the second half of the week, so it didn't matter anyway, but it's fine. I love black cats. It is somewhat true that there's still a lot of stereotypes about them. I did encounter one person when I worked at a shelter who I kind of thought she was joking about believing in superstitions about black cats. She seemed to be actually serious, so that was a little bit concerning. So there are still people out there apparently who believe that black cats are not good omens. Yeah. I grew up with a black cat. My mom got a black kitten probably 5 or 6 years before I was born, if not earlier than that. So by the time I was born, he was obviously an adult, and his name was Kirby. He was very cute. Well, I wouldn't call him cute. He was very handsome. He was a very handsome man. He was a large cat. Not fat, although like apparently before I was born he was very fat, and the vet had to put him on special food. But just on a standard day at a healthy weight, he was 12 pounds. He was a big dude, and he was like a medium black-haired cat, so he was quite fluffy too. Apparently he was like part Persian maybe, and then part tabby, because if you flipped him over and looked at his belly, he had stripes. So I think his mom was like a gray tabby. So yeah, he was my childhood pet. He turned into an outdoor cat when we moved into a house. I don't remember when we moved into that house because I was a baby still. So he was an outdoor cat in like a suburban area, which was fine. And then when I was about 9, we had moved to a different house that was more in the foothills. And it snowed one day in January because where my parents live, we get like 1 day of snow every 5 years. So we get a snow day 1 day out of every 5 years in the little town I grew up in. Not super little town, but like the town I grew up in Northern California. And that time that happened, it was our first time in that house, and our first winter in that house, and we didn't see the cat again after that. So I don't know what happened. He was very old at that point. He's still healthy, but he just disappeared one day and didn't come back. So yeah, I wouldn't have an outdoor cat now, but I don't fault anybody who does. Every cat's different, right? So that was the end of him, or at least we assumed it was the end of him. We put up posters and everything, but he never came back, which was very sad. So then I didn't have a cat again until this year when we got our cat Genevieve, who's a calico, nothing like a black cat at all. But our former roommates got 2 black kittens last year. I think that's so cool. I love black cats. And yeah, they don't photograph super well. I know this from being a shelter volunteer, especially when they're scared and they hide in the corner. They do not photograph very well. So I feel like that's one big reason they don't get adopted super quickly, is that social media is a big part of animal adoption now. So I love black cats, and I will advocate for them. I advocate for all cats, but the black cats need a little bit more promotion. And somehow I talked through the entire base. I talked about cats. I can talk about cats for a long time. So on Monday, it was a rainy day. It was a nice rainy day here in Southern California. So that cat is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I was not feeling well this day. I was having some stomach issues. I'm not going to go into the details. So I have a sick day, Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And I decided that I needed to cancel my Monday classes because I just was not doing well. So I called in sick. I canceled my classes. I didn't know this. I have paid sick leave, which is great. I think everybody should have paid sick leave. I didn't know I had it. So they're like, log in here and log your absence. And I'm like, wow, I have a lot of paid sick leave left from working here for just a year. Good to know. Anyway, so, you know, if you're not sure if you have sick leave, ask HR. I work at a university, so HR is like not one person. It's like a bunch of people, and it's kind of difficult to communicate with them sometimes. It's not really, like I can just email them, but it's not as personal as when you work at a smaller company. So that's why I haven't asked. But yeah, I put in a once more with love. Today is canceled, go back to bed sticker for canceling my classes. I did work my second job on Monday in the afternoon because I was starting to feel better, and also that job is online right now, so I'll put in a work label eventually. I forgot to do that here because honestly I forgot I worked that job on this Monday. As for what else is on Monday, there is Molly surrounded by stickers because I pulled character stickers. There's Molly with pumpkin pie because this was marked as 2 months until Thanksgiving. And then I put in this Grinch cat sticker from Fox and Cactus because it's 2 months until Christmas. Did I say 2 months until Thanksgiving or 1 month until Thanksgiving? I don't know, but you know when Thanksgiving is. Tuesday, I put in a checklist just to mark all of the things I needed to do to catch up after taking Monday off. I had a bunch of grading to do. I needed to report my absence for my sick time and also just catch up on my emails. Yay! Emails are, yeah, I set times when I check email because there's too many. I'm pretty prompt about answering emails, but that's why I batch them. I set a time when I look at my email because otherwise I will get nothing done the rest of the day. Then I marked my Tuesday class with an Itty Bitty Sticker Co. teaching sticker, and then I put in a TV little thing for tasting history. Wednesday was one of my brother's birthdays, so that fox is from Fox and Cactus. Happy birthday, Benj. Sometimes he watches here, so everyone say happy birthday to my brother in the comments. Yay! He doesn't watch that frequently, but maybe he'll watch this video. Then I put in one of these, some people call them weirdo boxes, which I think is fun. It's just a square box. I put that in for teaching on Wednesday. I used those when I could, because I wanted to show off the underlay. I don't really see the point of using underlays if you're just going to fill in all the space and cover up the whole underlay. So I tried my best to use stickers that would show off the underlay. Then I worked my second job as well. So work stickers from the kit. And then, this was the day our cat was starting to have litter box issues. So I used a litter box sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I marked that we watched the Grumps on YouTube with a little thing from the kit. Then I put in a page flag on Thursday with this Molly because it was really hot this day. It was weird. It was a rainy day on Monday, and by Thursday it was like 90 degrees again. That's SoCal, baby. I don't know what the heck I just said. Then I put in a little thing, and I'm going to bring in a laptop sticker from Oh Hello because I graded more papers because that's my life right now. I've used little things a lot more this week because of the underlays. Again, because I wanted to show them off because the kitties were so cute. Then I marked teaching my Thursday class. So we got teacher Molly again. My camera battery died, so hopefully we can get through the last few minutes of this. So I put in a work label because I did a little bit of work for my second job on Thursday. And then I marked another frequent litter box issue with our cat with another Molly. We ended up taking her to the vet on Friday. She's fine. We got our test results back. Everything's fine. Apparently it might be a behavioral issue. She might be really stressed, so we're trying to work on that. But physically, she's fine. She was just going to the litter box really frequently, but not because she needed to, if that makes sense. Yep, we were concerned enough that on Friday, Nathan ended up taking her to an urgent vet appointment. So that sticker is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. at the top of Friday. I went to work because I needed to teach my classes, especially because I had already canceled on Monday. So Nathan was great and took the cat to the vet. Then after teaching, I'm going to mark my second job working online. So I have a label from the kit, and then I'm going to mark that our cat was quite upset with us because she had to stay at the vet for a few hours to get all those tests done. Like she got a blood test and a urine test and all of that. And yeah, she was not too pleased with us. She was more upset with Nathan than with me because he's the one who took her to the vet. But she wasn't too happy. But she gets over it pretty quickly. It's just on Friday she was more annoyed with us than usual. So yeah, I have a grumpy Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I think it was drawn by another person for Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then all that I marked on Friday after that was Bake Off. That sticker is from Little Pencil Design. Saturday, I put on these spooky nails. So I have a little like manicure sticker from Scribble Prints Co. I voiced over and edited a plan with me. So that sticker is from Plana Hannah. And then I filmed a new plan with me. So that sticker is also from Plana Hannah. And if you can't tell by the gold foil. Then I got myself a vanilla latte from a local coffee shop because we were planning to go out this night. So we went to the Descanso Gardens up in La Cañada Flint Ridge, which is like in the foothills above Pasadena, if that means anything to you. And they have a pumpkin event, like they carve a bunch of pumpkins and they have a bunch of pumpkin sculptures and all of that. Nathan really wanted to go because he's been to their holiday light show, like their winter holiday light show, and he thought it was really cool. He wasn't as pleased with this one, especially because it still cost a good amount of money. But I had a good time. I didn't have any expectations going into it, so I was probably less disappointed than my boyfriend was. But yeah, I marked that with Molly amongst the pumpkins, again from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I asked Nathan about a few different pumpkin options, or Molly options for anyway, Nathan chose that one. Then it was late at night, so we stopped by McDonald's. I really wanted an apple pie. They were out of apple pie, so I was kind of sad, but we got fries, so those fries, they're foiled. It's from Scribble Prints Co. I'm gonna rush through Sunday before my battery dies. Sunday, I put in the airplane from Oh Hello to mark that it's 1 year until a flight credit that I have expires, so I want to keep an eye on that. Then we went to Target to buy stuff for groceries and Halloween. Then we went to Nathan's sister's to see his nephews in their costumes. So that owl sticker, I think, is from Simply a Mess. It's baking spooky cookies, and Nathan's sister gave us cookies, so that was nice. And then I marked that we ate candy with a fox and cactus sticker and watched Candid Competition. So that is going to run out the week. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to go before my camera cuts me off again. I really love how this one turned out. Love Halloween, love the art here, love the black cat underlays. Hope you enjoyed listening to me rave about black cats. Love black cats. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.